Good evening, driver. Today you will be assigned to work at the last 65 on the East Coast Main Line. Today you will call at Stevenage, Biggleswade, St Neots, Huntingdon and then Peterborough. Departure is 1812, but you are free to depart as soon as boarding is complete. Enjoy the run. So first thing to do, you need to insert the master key, reverse it to neutral, reset the AWS, turn off the DSD, leave the DRA on because signal up ahead is at danger. Headlights on, tail lights off, instrument lights on, close the doors. And just need to wait for the departure. This scenario is available on alan.thompsonsim.com. It's called 1 Papa 52, last class 365 from Peterborough from London to Peterborough, created by Alphie Guinea. I'll leave a link to it in the description. So departing King's Cross, the limit is 15 miles an hour. Next stop is Stevenage. In some time. Yeah, the F1 thing is broken again. So if you're wondering about the 66 on the left.
Welcome aboard this service to Peterborough. We will be calling at Stevenage, Biggleswade, St Neots, Huntingdon and Peterborough. Safety information is provided on posters in every carriage.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Tap the signal at the end of gasworks tunnels needed. If approved, you're clear to pass the signal. That is really cool. I wish I could do announcements. See, that one thing isn't working again, which is strange. It's a weird TS bug. So tap the signal is clear, so we don't need to do that. I wonder if when the IMBI 185 comes out, I can get Dom to record some announcements. I think you can do it in the Lua script with a certain function that allows you to play audio. I don't know, I'll have to mess around with it. So leaving Gasworks Tunnel, we are on the down fast. Oh, the top is High Speed 1 out of St Pancras. So yeah, the tunnel on the right. I think the tunnel on the right has recently been reinstated. It's basically to increase capacity into King's Cross. I'm not sure how far the new tunnels have been reinstated. I know the one right outside King's Cross has been reinstated, but I'm not sure about these tunnels. Because I think these tunnels form part of Thameslink. Now they connect from Finsbury Park into St Pancras, low level. I'm sure Thameslink Core has ATO, so automatic train operation, to increase the amount of trains you can pass through the core. Of course, with Corona and the uncertainty that it brings, there's no reason. There's not that many trains to run because everyone's in quarantine, being sad. That's limit are going up to 80 miles an hour. So on the front we have 365 510, in Great Northern livery. And on the rear we have 65504. So the reason the 365s have been retired is because they've been replaced with 387s and 700s. Yeah, the 700s are the wrong way around. Just saying. 700 needs flipping. This is Finsbury Park. Next station will be Haringey. Now from the left joins from the Goblin line from Gus Block. Yeah, sorry for the frame rate. Hornsey is known for being very laggy because of all the orchard to render. One frame rate, you can do it. You saw those bloody 700 717s. This is Hornsey. Next one is Alexandra Palace. I wonder why put in bounce green. Probably just some Azumas. Maybe a 180. Or 2. So we've got Azumas, and 180. Cool. Yeah, it looks like we're chasing yellows. Cool. Yeah, it always makes the scenario more interesting if following behind the yellows instead of just greens all the time. I mean, sometimes you might want to sometimes you might want a more relaxing drive, sometimes you want more of a challenge. This is New Southgate. I think one scenario idea I might have is making a scenario with a pep on a topping train. I don't think many people have done that. So this is the passenger view. Yeah, not much has changed. That's 2 Kilo 36. I assume that's well into Moorgate. Yeah, someday we'll have an actual sorry. Someday we will have an actual 700 707 07 717 in TS, like a proper travelable one. are ones, like a pack, like the Zero City pack, but drivable. Finland's now 115, even though we can only do 100. South 65, I've never actually been on one, but I have seen them at King's Cross and Peterborough. Many years ago. I think about 6 years ago. 6? Maybe 2012, maybe 9 years. Yeah, it is really sad to see them go. Maybe they'll be used, maybe they'll be used by other operators. Let's say if the 385s come out of service, maybe because of bogey cracks, like the IETs, maybe 365 might be transferred up to Scotland again. Because I think the 365s, some of them are being stored in, I think it's Crewe. So you just go down the West Coast Main Line to Scotland, you'll be fine. Maybe if the 331s were northern, they develop a fault. Maybe 365s could cover them. Look, imagine a 365 in Manchester. That'd be cool. Like a 365 from Manchester Airport to Blackpool North. This is Hadley Wood. What am I falling behind? 1 Tango 52. I assume those 37s that come from King's Lynn. Because I think all trains, or most trains from King's Cross to Peterborough are now Thameslink. And I think Great Northern they do King's Cross and King's Lane via Cambridge. Okay, assuming the next signal is at danger. God, this is a long tunnel. I wonder if the train in front has a train fault. Damn trees. You get in the way. Now coming up on Potter's Bar. Okay, look at the map. In front of us is train 1 Tango 52. I wonder what that could be. Probably a Great Northern train to King's Lynn. Because it's one of 8 coaches and IET's 9 or 5. Try to go screen triangle. Because when I have the train on the right side, then I have the logo on the top left, and then the text on the bottom right, like my thumbnails normally are. So the shadows in the wrong place. Okay, next station is Brookmans Park. So Brookmans Park, Welham Green, Hatfield, Welwyn City, Welwyn North, Knebworth, Stevenage, Hitchin, Alphie, Biggleswade, Sandy, St Neots, Huntingdon and Peterborough. I think one improvement for this scenario would be, because this is the very last scenario, there are bound to be spotters everywhere. So maybe the one if Alphie Guinea has the North Somerset Railway that comes with a few men and their cameras. I think a camera and a tripod has been added to the Jetty Common Library. Maybe they could use that. This is Welham Green. Next station will be Hatfield. Next station will be Welwyn City. So after Welwyn City, the line will go from quad track to double track. It is a major bottleneck on the East Coast Main Line. But most trains, the stopping trains, do terminate at Welwyn, so it's not really that bad. Like during peak times when you have trains from King's Cross to Peterborough, King's Cross to Cambridge, King's Cross to King's Lynn, King's Cross to Newcastle, King's Cross to Leeds, King's Cross to York, King's Cross to Lincoln, King's Cross to Edinburgh, King's Cross to Inverness. Welwyn North must be a really good place to start. So many trains on 2 tracks. Well, apart from Deansgate is pretty busy. Because you have trains coming from Liverpool, Manchester via Warrington, and also line through Bolton, and line through Wigan, and Manchester, Victoria, and everywhere, and freight. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the scenario. It's really good. Lots to do, lots to see, plenty of AI. Lots of interaction with the double yellows. This is Welham Green. I assume that's a train that was held us up. That was good English. I assume that's a train that held us up earlier. Peterborough 387s. Yeah, hopefully AP do more with the Electro Stars. Because Electro Stars, they're very modern, they're very popular. Which means if it's modern and popular, then it's going to sell a shit ton. And AP will be like willing running money like Scrooge McDuck. We could do the 378s, the 387s, 377-60, 3777. Maybe as more routes come out, we might get the rectangular main line from like Liverpool Street to Stansted with 379s. Because if Dovetail did the line from like Liverpool Street to Stansted, it would go. You could reuse Liverpool Street from the Great Eastern Main Line, then go left after well, that station's called because I forget, and then head towards Stansted, and I could include like a 379 with it. Basically, what they'll do is like take the Electro Star from like the Chatham Main Line, and then make it completely white, and add Crit Anchor to it. And then maybe later, AP could come along and enhance it. Obviously, if you're going to use the Chatham Main Line Electro Star, you have to remove the third rail shoes as well. Because 379s are exclusively AC, because they don't operate on third rail. Because I think 379s, they're on Liverpool Street to Stansted, Liverpool Street to King's Lane, I think. Maybe it's one of those. I'm not an expert on Electro Stars. Okay, next station will be Knebworth. Then after that will be Stevenage. I wonder if this scenario has any weather transitions. I hope so. Weather transitions are cool. So as I said earlier, this scenario is available on ATS. 1 Papa 52 last class 65 from London to Peterborough, created by Alphie Guinea. And so far it's been downloaded 27 times. 27 times. So it looks like a good scenario. It's a good scenario as well. So I hope this is some sort of free advertisement.
We will shortly be arriving at Stevenage. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
Yeah, I really like the announcements. I mean, I will play announcements in my scenarios, but I don't have any recordings of announcements. I think Trains YT sent me some on Discord that I haven't used. I think they're from like Hatfield to Piccadilly. Maybe we could use them on the Woodhead after closure route in ATS with a 323. Let's say it's Stevenage. Change for trains only half a ploop. Okay, now we're to the 12 colleges.
Welcome aboard this service to Peterborough. We will be calling at Biggleswade, St Neots, Huntingdon, and Peterborough.
Yep, sorry, kind of brought the immersion. I like to do this pull away things and the audio just happened to go off. So as the announcement said, the next stop will be Biggleswade. I assume there's like a hidden task, like a hidden go via task, that will trigger an announcement. So I assume there's like a function called an event, and you pass in an event as a parameter, then have if event equals what the trigger name is, do this, then end. Let's have a look in the lower script. Roots this, narrows that. So let's go lower. What the hell? I'm looking at the lower script and it's diabolical. And you just look at that. What is that? What is that indentation? I can't even. That. Yeah, I can't look at that. I just can't look at it. I'm not sure if Alphie Guinea is an actual like programmer, but that indentation is bad. But we're not here for the script. We're here for the trains. Next station will be Hitchin, where the line towards Cambridge comes off. So hopefully it should be a clear run to Peterborough. Maybe Alphie Guinea has more surprises up his sleeve. This is Hitchin. Next station will be Alzey. Alzey? Alzey. Oh no. Fucking country. Yeah, it should be a lot quieter up to Peterborough. I should say down to Peterborough because down is away from London. We're going away from London, heading north. So I think the train after after Peterborough it would either go empty somewhere, like coach sidings. What is set? There's no date. So as good evening driver, today we're assigned to work the last 665s from the East Coast Main Line. Today we will call at Stevenage, Biggleswade, Huntingdon and then Peterborough. Departure is 1812, but you're free to depart as soon as boarding is complete. Enjoy the run. It would have been nice if he put the date. Just Google it. Class 365. And our Wikipedia says, in March 2021, it was announced that Great Northern will be withdrawing the remaining 65s from service in May 2021, with 37s transferred from American Express. So when is this scenario set? This is Alzey. Next station will be Biggleswade. I think about the north of Hitchin is that there are lots and lots of level crossings. I assume it's for the farmers because out here it's nothing but fields. Cool, more checks and yellows. I just thought we're coming off onto the down south to stop at Biggleswade.
We will shortly be arriving at Biggleswade. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
There's another variation that says, see it, say it, I will get it sorted. Well, maybe different regions have different variations of it. I'm surprised that there was an announcement that says you must wear a face mask. That covers your nose and mouth. Arrival into Biggleswade.
Welcome aboard this service to Peterborough. We will be calling at St Neots, Huntingdon and Peterborough.
So as an announcement said, next stop is St Neots. Also, speed limit went down to 80 as we were on the down slow. I wonder if we'll be overtaken by anything. That'll be cool. 1 November 96. I think that's it. It would have also been nice if the trade names had more info to them. Like, instead of just having a head code, we would also include the origin and destination. Now coming up on Sandy. I wonder why the train skipped Alzey and Sandy. Maybe the sorry. Maybe stations don't have enough passengers to warrant a stop. Fuel level still 80 miles an hour. So I have Knebworth, Huntingdon and Peterborough. So East Coast Main Line South, it runs really well on the northern half. But as soon as you start getting like south of Stevenage, the lag tends to set in as as you get closer to London, the frame rate just drops as there's more stuff to render because it's a city. But if you're going northbound, at the moment getting like 29, 30 FPS. Because there's literally nothing here. There's like orchard, fences, farms, trees, bushes. Yeah, East Coast Main Line South, it's one of Dovetail's more better routes, along with the Chatham Main Line. I guess Dovetail will have no excuse with the Chatham Main Line because DTG are based in Chatham, near the docks, I think the docks, it's somewhere in Chatham. I think one route that could do with a revamp is the London-Brighton route, because the line-side scenery in that definitely could do with an update. You could also include Garrick Platform 7 as well. And various other improvements like the new Thameslink depot at Three Bridges. Hopefully not too far. To St. Neots. It would be really nice if this F1 thing, the briefing thing, the markers actually worked, because at the moment I'm getting nothing. Yeah, this part of the line is much more peaceful than the south bit. The route looks really nice, especially in sunset. I guess dusk, as people might call it. Oh yeah, I was looking on Google Maps and found that the lines from these lines don't really exist anymore. They're being taken up. Wonder what this was for. Probably some sort of manufacturing plant or something.
Shortly be arriving at St. Neots. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
So they're coming into St. Neots. One of the very weird terminating points for LNR trains. Okay, I think it was a few months ago. LNR trains were terminating at either Peterborough or St. Neots because of the remodelling work at King's Cross. So it was really weird seeing LNR trains stop at St. Neots. They're reversing on the down slow, then back into platform, I think it's 1. They're heading north. I think I've gone past the 8-car stop sign. Oops.
Welcome aboard this service to Peterborough. We will be calling at Huntingdon and Peterborough.
Just got overtaken by the You'll Be Going Nowhere train. And as the announcement said, next stop is Huntingdon. Which is about 7 miles-ish. Just looking at ICT, so St. Neots is 51.58 miles from King's Cross. Huntingdon is 58.70 miles from King's Cross. So they're about 6, 7, 8 miles apart. And we're scheduled to arrive at 1909. Yeah, I think we need to do. I think we need to look at North East England version 3. It came out a few weeks ago. I don't do absolutely nothing with it. It'll give me a good reason to use the Paul Timon train, because you can do like Sunderland to York, then York to King's Cross on the merge. Well, making a scenario from York to King's Cross would take forever and a day. Another cracking Azuma. or a pair of them. I need to come up with more joke other than cracking. What's going to come up with? I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the IUT buggy joke thing has kind of run its course. Because it has been mean quite a lot. I think GWR, they've like hired out a cross-country agency and a few coaches and a locomotive from somewhere. I think LNR, they brought back their 91s and they've also got a few of their IETs back in service. I'm not sure about Transport 9. I think Transport 9, they have a few IETs in service, just replace them with 185s. And I'm pretty sure whole trains are completely suspended service. Maybe they could buy. Maybe whole trains could like borrow some units from Grand Central. Yeah, hopefully not too far to Huntingdon. So after Huntingdon, it is the final stretch to Peterborough. I think Huntingdon to Peterborough is like 20 odd miles.
Shortly be arriving at Huntingdon. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train.
I'm at the gap between the train and platform edge. Arriving into Huntingdon.
Welcome aboard this service to Peterborough. We will be calling at Peterborough.
where the train terminates. So next stop is Peterborough, arriving at 7:30. Should be there in 20 minutes. So the line has now gone from quad track to tri-track, 3-track, tri-track. I don't think this is as much of a bottleneck because there are passing loops at Huntingdon. They can just like loop stopping trains in. Also, most trains, stopping trains are the 700s. They have insane acceleration and they have top speed of 100. So it's not really much of an issue compared to like a 365. And also the 387s can do oh shit. Also the 387s can do 110. So where's he going? Don't know. 442 uniform. Again, it would have been really nice if we actually knew where the train was going. Maybe it's like Leeds to Folkestone or something. So we're starting Leeds, then go up the East Coast Main Line, then East Coast Main Line as far as Haringey, across the Goblin, towards where would it go? Not sure. I think I'm pretty sure there's a container terminal near HS1, Dagenham, I think. Yeah, Dagenham Dock. So Peterborough is next, where the train terminates. I think we've been going since 6:10. Yeah, I think the scenario is like 95 minutes long, which is an hour and 35 minutes. Yeah, the scenario, it is really long. I wonder how long the video will turn out to be. Probably like, definitely more than an hour. I don't know, from a fast run from King's Cross to Peterborough is like 15 minutes. Then you have to add in all the stops, all the chasing yellows. Yeah, it's gonna be a long video. I'm pretty sure Alphie Guinea said that this is his first scenario. And for a first scenario, this is really good. I wonder where I got the recordings from. Maybe he was on the train itself, and he recorded all the announcements. kind of do need something to talk about. I can't really think of anything. Yeah, definitely haven't recorded a video this long in ages. So the right Huntingdon sightings, I'm not actually sure what they're for. I think there's a tamper site here sometimes. I don't know, I've never been here. So this is 5. Originally comes with the East Coast Mainland South, and it's an AP enhancement currently on sale for $11.99. And the reskin with the purple lens is a reskin by James Ivel. It's called Sun Deflection Reskin. I assume the purple bit is called Sun Reflection. I don't know why they added the purple bit. I assume we're waiting for a train to pass. Probably at a Zuma. Oh yeah, if you can hear rain, it's raining outside. Very, very, very heavily, because I live in Manchester. Manchester is always rainy. So after starting an Azuma Pass, we can now continue on our way towards Peterborough. Even I don't know why we were stopped, because I'm pretty sure we could have gotten into Peterborough before the Azuma came. But whatever, pathing is pathing. So we're limited to 105, even though we can only do 100. So, 65. So, constructed by ABB at Holgate Road's Carriage Works in York between 1994 and 1995 to operate services in South East England and the Great Northern Route. These were the last trains to be built at York Carriage Works before its closure. It's really sad. So the trains are formed of 4 coaches: a DMOC-A, TOSL, PTOSL, and DMOC-B. So the first class bits are at the front and end of the train. So originally the 265s had a front that was more akin to the 465s, but when the 365s when the 365s had their air conditioning fitted, they couldn't put it on the roof like the 465s. They had to put it on the front, which means the front had to completely be redesigned. And so you get the Happy Train because of the headlight configuration. Even though the trains definitely won't be happy that they're being taken out of service. That's being stored. Maybe they could be used by some new open access operator in the future. So chasing yellows again. Hopefully I shouldn't be too far to Peterborough. It's 100 with train 961 going, I think it's Horsham. I think there's like 2 trains an hour between Peterborough and Horsham. think line from the left, I think it drives from the Severn Valley Railway. I think it does. Because there used to be 2 trains an hour between Peterborough and King's Cross, but they didn't depart at the same interval. I think it was like, what was it, like 10 to the hour, it was like 10 past the hour or something like that. But then when Thameslink took over, they extended the train into Horsham, using the new canal tunnel thing. Speed limit is 50. So I assume we're coming in on platform, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5? 5. So this is Peterborough, or coming to Peterborough, where the video will end. Also the T65 on the East Coast Main Line, which is sad. Going underneath is the line towards Ely and Cambridge.
Shortly be arriving at Peterborough, our final destination. Thank you for travelling with us. Please remember to take all your belongings with you when you leave the train. Change here for other National Rail services. Alight here for services to the north. Exit here for the Nene Valley Railway.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
So pretty sure the next signal here is danger, so I don't want to trip the TPWS. That's a shed. FRGC. I'm pretty sure if something says FRGC, it probably didn't run, because it runs as required. So this is the end of the video. Why do I have a killer aspect? So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I hope Alphie Guinea likes this. So follow me on Twitch for future live streams. Join my Discord, link in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So revel into Peterborough, where the train terminates.